Greetings, Commanders. Manowar here. I put together well, I won't say quick, it's a 20-minute video, thereabouts, on how to get all the stuff you need to go and unlock the unknown device at an alien surface site. We picked the one in HIP 14909. My buddy and I did this together. This first part of the video is just us out grabbing the stuff that we need to do this. There's a couple things you have to have before you get there. Specifically a Thargoid Sensor and a Thargoid Probe. Having said that, those are corrosive items, so you also will need corrosive cargo racks. You don't have to have corrosive cargo racks. I've heard of people doing it without them, but it's a pain in the ass. It's stressful, and yeah, your ship's getting destroyed the whole time you're trying to hurry up and get there, and yeah, it's something I don't have to do. So if you have Palin unlocked, you can get the cargo racks from him. You need 2 of them, and if you don't, you could probably find a buddy that could help you out that maybe has Palin unlocked. You guys can do this together, because you can do this in a wing. The whole wing can actually go in there together. Only one person needs to unlock the door. Anyway, you can watch the video all the way through. It pretty much shows you what you have to do to get everything. Right now, at the very beginning here, I'm grabbing the Thargoid sensors, which is actually the same place that you get the sensor fragments to initially unlock Palin. So if you've done that, you know where this is at. So watch the video, enjoy it. If you like it, press the little like button. And if you have any suggestions on any videos that you want me to do in the future, let me know. Over and out. Okay, we got the Thargoid sensor, and now I'm jumping to another system to get the Thargoid probe. This is the way that I get the probe. I think there's another way you can do it too, but this is the way I do it. So I'm going to Pleiades sector. What is that? Pleiades RO dash, oh hell, there it is on the screen. That's where I'm going, right there on the screen. And when I get there, I'm going to go to the only ammonia world that's in that system, as you'll see in the video. I need to say a couple things before we go there, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into an unidentified signal source, threat level 5. There's going to be a Thargoid in there, so if you have never encountered a Thargoid before, don't shit your pants. It's going to be okay. You just want to make sure that you pick a threat level 5 and not pick a threat level higher than that, 6 or 7, unless you want to see the rebuy screen. So as you can see when you watch this video, you'll see me jump in there, and you need to, don't shit your pants, just take your time, don't piss off the Thargoid, try not to let him scan you, and you'll see what I do in the video, but try not to bump into him either. And then just target the Thargoid Probe once you find one, and scoop it up, get the hell out. It took me probably about 5 tries, I think, with threat level 5 zones before I actually found a probe. So it is RNG, so be aware of that. You may have to go into several of them before you find the probe. Okay, there was a threat level 7 there. Do not go in there. That will fuck you up. So I'm still searching around here. I've actually already found a couple of 5s that I haven't gone into. Let's see. There we go. There's another 5 here. So we drop in. I immediately just looked to see if there's a probe right there, so I found it, lock it, and there's Mr. Thargoid. Try not to run into him. You notice he was coming up pretty quick on me, so I actually got behind him and underneath him before he could actually even scan me. And then I dropped down, hauled ass toward the probe. Be careful when you come up on these probes that you don't hit them too fast, because if you're going too fast, you'll destroy them. Just line up and get out. I notice Mr. Thargoid's still back there trying to find me. I don't think he even knows I'm here. I can see him on a radar. Got it. Get the fuck out. Okay, we've got our probe and we've got our sensor. So now we're going to jump over to HIP 14909 and go to planet 2A, which is at latitude minus 26.5 and longitude minus 27.5. This is where we're going to hook up with my buddy that's going with me. He's been out, I don't know, doing some other shit while I've been grabbing all this stuff. Actually, I think he got some stuff too. Anyhow, one thing that I wanted to mention that I didn't mention at the beginning of the video was you might want to go to Merope or a system out here somewhere and land at a station or a base before you start attempting to go get the probe, just in case you get fucked up by a Thargoid or something stupid happens. That way you'll respawn out here and not back in the bubble or wherever you were at before. So this is the planet 2A in the HIP system, and you can see that there's Commander Giwi that's in front of me that we just hooked up together. And you can see the base there already. We've already come in and landed or got into, done our planetary descent. And you can see the glow up in front of us, how big these bases are. They're huge. Okay, as we're coming up on this base, I want to point out a couple of things. We're this big star-looking Thargoid-looking thing in the middle. That's where you want to land at, because the entrance to actually get into the base is, from looking at this, it's on the left-hand side of the star, on the mountain side of. It's not actually in the star. It's on the whatever the hell that thing's called. Anyway, I wanted to point that out. The space is huge, and there's all kinds of things you can explore here. I don't do a lot of or point that out in this video because I didn't have enough time. But these scavengers are all over the place. They will not fuck with you if you don't fuck with them. However, if you shoot them, they become hostile. Actually, if you kill them, they spit out some pretty neat stuff, which I think you're going to be able to use when the new content drops to make corrosive armor. That's my guess, anyway. There's these organic structures around. Obviously, you can shoot these, and they will give you meta alloys. There's these other points that you can scan, and they give you a new type of data. So watch out for that as we go through the video. Okay, we're coming up on the door now, and all you have to have is the Thargoid Probe and the Thargoid Sensor in your cargo hold, and the door will automatically open. You have to have those two things for the door to open. Once it opens and you come in here, this place is pretty big too. Actually, there's you'll see in a minute, but there's some rooms all over the place. There's that Thargoid uplink device I was talking about. You can scan that, and it can give you some different new material types. That was an egg I just ran over, I think. I'm not for sure. But these sentries or sentinels, or whatever they're called, are all over the place in here. So here's the big unknown device, and you can see Commander Gee went over and put I think he put a Thargoid sensor in one of the slots back there. His probe wouldn't work, but I have one on me, which I haven't done yet. But right now what I'm doing is I'm going to show you how to grab the Thargoid link, which you also have to have. You can come back around here and go through the tunnel, and you'll come up on another room in a minute, and there's Thargoid shit laying all over this place, man. There's Thargoid resin, there's Thargoid, well, obviously it's a Thargoid base, right? So I'll come in here and find this room, which I believe it's right here. Yeah, see there's some resin laying on the ground here. Yeah, so here we go. There's a Thargoid link. They're actually suspended from the ceiling on these organic looking things. I don't know what the hell they are. Anyway, you'll see me, I'll use my SRV and jump up and actually grab one. Okay, we got the link. Now we're going to go install it into the machine. Commander Giwi's already put the sensor in, so I got to do the sensor and the probe. I didn't show in this video, but Commander Giwi couldn't get the probe to work for him, so I ended up he jettisoned his probe, and I picked it up, and I was actually able to get it to work. Fucking sentinels all over the place there. They do tend to get in your way. Anyway, so now I'm up on top of this thing, so I'm just going to jettison it, and the machine will just pick it up and use it. So now I'm gonna put the probe in that I've already picked up from Commander Giwi. The machine's not on right now, but you'll see when I put this other probe in that it'll actually light up and turn on, but it hasn't been activated yet. So you'll actually have to scan it. When you scan it, that's when all the magic occurs. So guys, if you like this video, be sure and press the like button. If you like my channel, be sure and subscribe to it. If you want anything else done, or a video of something you don't know about, leave a comment in the comments, and I will see you later.